body. What things do you have to change in your diet? I don't suppose you're drinking like you were in the pictures.
No, that's
And your
right.
social life, what hours are you keeping?
Well, so as I made the transition from I'm really going to do this, there's a couple things that had to happen. One, I had to start learning more because I didn't know anything about triathlons. I didn't know, I saw that line and saw these workouts, but I didn't understand anything about nutrition or what these workouts included. And so I did a lot of reading on blogs and watching videos about how to swim and reading stuff about nutrition. And at the same time, I had to make a lot of sacrifices and trade-offs. And so that's kind of more to your question. And so I pretty much gave up drinking. And really, since I was 17 years old, I really hadn't given up drinking. So for more than a couple days at a time at any one point. But for almost 5 months, I did virtually no drinking. I gave up a lot of sweets and different types of foods. Now the nice thing was I could eat as much as I wanted to. Volume-wise was awesome. I could eat all the time as much as I wanted because I just burn it off. And give up late night parties. Actually, give up all parties pretty much because I'd be in bed by 10 and I'd be up at 5 every day. Weekends sometimes I'd sleep until 6. But for the most part, that was my routine. So my friends knew if you're having a party, if you're going to the bars, at 9 o'clock, 9:30 at the latest, if I'm feeling crazy, I'm going to be heading out.
So how's that work with a social life? Are you dating anybody at the time?
So yes,
are you dating someone? Yes.
At the time I was dating someone.
Okay. And for professional boxers, what do they say? Like no sex before a fight, right? Isn't that anyone follows boxing? So I'm not getting into details, but just I'm not asking for details. But how does living this life fit into your social life?
So unknowingly, I gave up sex as well for the training program, not by choice, obviously, but the girl I was dating didn't understand why she could fit into Tuesday night from 7 to 9 p.m. and that was the time frame I had. And sometimes I'd say Friday night from 6 to 8, but that, as it turns out, that kind of limits your sex options. When you say, well, we've got to have sex before 10 p.m., otherwise I've kind of got to be asleep. And I guess I didn't like her enough to have sex with her after 10 p.m. And she didn't like me enough to have sex with me before 10 p.m., so we kind of split different ways on that. And that schedule wasn't conducive to finding new dates. Because again, I had Tuesday night, 7 to 9 p.m. available. So.